Good morning and Merry Christmas to all. This is our third video for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. If you missed the others, one was yesterday afternoon, a Just For You video concluding the Advent season. And last night, 6 o'clock, we had a sing-along video, choral accompaniment, and voices of United Methodists across the nation and maybe from distant parts of the world even, I'm not sure. If you didn't have a chance to participate with that, it's still there, and I hope that you will take a chance to enjoy it. Today, what I thought I'd do is share 3 poems with you, words that have had deep meaning for me, especially at Christmas time. I hope that they are an augment to your celebration of Christmas, both Christmas Day today and through the next 12 days. The first of the poems is Christmas Bells by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. It was written in response to the Civil War. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And thought how, as the day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Till ringing, singing on its way, the world revolved from night to day, a voice, a chime, a chant sublime of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then from each black accursed mouth the cannon thundered in the south, and with the sound the carols drowned of peace on earth, goodwill to men. It was as if an earthquake rent the hearthstones of a continent, and made forlorn the houses born of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then pealed the bells more loud, more deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail. With peace on earth, goodwill to men. For information about musical settings of this poem, please look in the show notes below. The more traditional version uses the tune Waltham, and variations, adaptations were recorded in the early 60s by Burl, Ives, and Frank Sinatra, among others. The Carpenters did a version of it in 1984, and then Curtis Chapman did his own arrangement in 2005. Casting Crowns did an arrangement in 2008. Of all of these, I tend to favor the Carpenters version and Casting Crowns. You may prefer a different one, but as I said, there's information in the show notes below. Andrew Remillard does a nice accompaniment video of Waltham, and it's here on YouTube. I also have an organ accompaniment video here with the lyrics, and I will be using it to conclude this morning's video. These next two poems are by African-American theologian Howard Thurman, died in 1981. He was an influential American author, philosopher, and theologian, educator, civil rights leader. He was dean of chapel at Howard University and Boston University for more than 2 decades, and he did author at least 21 books. In 1944, Thurman co-founded San Francisco's Church of the Fellowship of All People, the first integrated interfaith religious congregation in the United States. The second of these poems is perhaps the more familiar of the two. They're each from the book The Mood of Christmas and Other Celebrations, which was published in 1985. The first of the poems. Christmas is waiting to be born. Where refugees seek deliverance that never comes, and the heart consumes itself as if it would live. Where children age before their time and life wears down the edges of the mind. Where the old man sits with mind grown cold, while bones and sinew, blood and cell slowly go down to death. Where fear companions each day's life, and perfect love seems long delayed. Christmas is waiting to be born. In you, in me, in all humanity. The last of the 3 poems that I wanted to share this morning is called The Work of Christmas. When the song of the angels is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flock, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among people, to make music in the heart. Again, there is a musical setting for this poem. Music is by Dan Forrest, and I refer you again to the show notes below. I have a link to one of the performances of that piece. I wish you a Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is the Feast of Stephen and Boxing Day. It's a good day for Good King Wenceslas. Hope you play it. Many recordings of it available. This Sunday we will begin at 9:30 as we continue celebrating Christmas. And I hope each of you does continue to celebrate Christmas for the next 12 days. Have a great day. See you soon. Merry Christmas.